Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to everyone. Come on in, hit your like tag and share button. It's time for morning motivation, and I am your host. We are live this morning. Becoming Whole Wednesday is at again. My. We are live this morning. Come on in, hit your like tag and share button. We are live this morning. I'm grateful to be alive. Are you grateful to be alive this morning? I'm grateful to be alive this morning. Who's on the line with me? Who is on the line with me? Come on in. Come on in. We are live. Patricia Bryant, good morning. I declare, you declare, this is the day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made, and we will. Terry Barksdale, good morning. Lachelle, good morning. I'm grateful. I'm grateful too, Lachelle. My Lord, I'm grateful. Yes, I am grateful. Gratefulness is flowing from my heart. Jessica, good morning. Donna, good morning. Good to see everybody on this morning. So glad to see everybody. Somebody, y'all remember the song, Glad to Be in the Number, Glad to Be in the Number one more time. He didn't have to let me live, but I'm so glad he did. Glad to be in the number one more time. Is that anybody grateful to be in the number one more time? Renee, good morning. Melissa, good morning. Donise, good morning. Goodness, I'm grateful. Glad to be in the number one more time. Didn't have to let me live, but I'm so glad that he did. Glad to be in the number one more time. Woo! I feel that. I feel that. I feel that this morning. I feel that. That's right, Donna. Tag them all. Tag all of them. Somebody gonna get saved off this tag today. Somebody gonna give their life to Christ today. Today is the day the Lord has made. Yes. Yes, somebody's going to get saved off of this today. Woo! My. This message coming in here, Rynette, don't start. Thank you, Lord. Don't start. I had to send Rynette a message this weekend because something tried to attack her. It wasn't a sickness. It was a mindset that was about to come over her. Had to stir her up. My God. Had to stir her up. Oh, no, that's not happening. The blessings I've been praying for is coming. Stop. Good morning, Shannon. Lavelle, stop. Just stop. That right there took us out yesterday. Took us completely out. The blessing I've been praying for has come in the form of correction. Woo! If y'all didn't receive that yesterday, if y'all did not receive that yesterday, help me. That right there messed me completely up. That revelation took me out. That revelation took me out. Took me out yesterday. It got so bad, I had to call Lavelle. I said, Lavelle, I got to call you. I had to call you. And I said it and stirred her. She was at work about to lose her mind. Because that thing just stirred. She made it up. She made it one of her posts on her. That thing messed me up. I was in the permit office in Anne Arundel County. When are you going to start blessing, thanking God for the correction? Woo, God, I'm thankful right now. When are you going to really flip that thing around and said it was good for me to be afflicted? Mm, 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 mm. My God, my God. Grateful for the correction. Grateful. Good morning, Anissa. When you really truly embrace correction for what it really is, it's the blessing that God has been literally positioning you for. You'll never get upset with someone correcting you again, because God is using them to get you in order, to receive what he wants to bestow on you, or to keep you out of harm's way. Some of the greatest blessings you have received is the doors that God closed. Good morning, Lakeisha. That's big, y'all. Sean T said it was to get me in order. It was some closed doors that turned out to be the greatest blessing in your life. Good morning, George. Sharon said, I just went through this on Monday. All right, y'all, listen. Okay, can we follow Shannon? Can we follow Shannon? Thank God for closed doors. Help me in here, God. Thank God for closed doors. Woo! Big. Lord have mercy. All right. Let's go ahead and get started, because I'm telling y'all, this right here that's coming up, game changer. Everybody hashtag game changer. Tony McNeil, hashtag game changer. This one right here is going to be it. This is going to be it right here. I'm telling you right now, this is going to be it right here. You need to know that this one right here, this is going to be it. This part, just this part right here, it's the game changer. It's the one thing that will change, that has changed the game. It's going to change the game in your life. Game changer. It's going to change the game in your life. My. Make sure I got it right. Here we go. All right. We on page 44. We're on page 44. We're on page 44. Game changer. Godly correction increases your success more than the love of another. Oh my God. Annie Brown, good morning. Come on, Quanda, preach. That's what discipleship class is supposed to do. I'm hearing that these discipleship classes are on fire. A godly correction increases your success more than the love of another. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this game changer. Because we've been looking at or viewing correction with the wrong lenses. God has been sending them there to help us. We're on page 44. Number 13. 44, number 13. Open rebuke is better than secret love. Proverbs 27:5. You've been viewing correction the wrong way. Number 14. You can predict the success of your children by their response to your correction. Oh my God. Yo, let's my God, my God. You can predict the success of your children by their response to your correction. Correct thy son, and he shall give thee rest. He shall give delight unto your soul. Tiffany Harvey, good morning. Anisha, I'm going to ask you to calm down just a little bit, please. Pull it back just a little bit, please. Please. Now, see, our children have to be, good morning, Shayna. Our children, hold up. We're not just going to gloss over the fact. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Shayna. We're not going to gloss over the fact that Shayna just secretly went out on vacation and didn't tell nobody. I'm just going to make sure that I'm making sure I'm seeing what I saw just on vacation. Ain't say nothing. I'm flying. We going here. We doing that. Nope. They didn't say none of that. Just gone. Tony, I'm telling you, this book, we need to make sure our children grow up right, because unfortunately, but fortunately, we are going to need them. Troy Edwards, good morning. The scripture says, correct thy son or daughter, and he or she shall give thee rest. You want to be able to sleep at night. The name of the book, Shannon, is The Assignment, Volume 3, The Trials and the Triumphs. The Assignment, The Trials and the Triumphs. Yeah, that's the season people just skipping off. You're right, Melissa. Correction produces wisdom in your child. Good morning, Crystal. The rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself bringeth his mother to shame. Oh yeah, Tiffany, this book is great. Fail to correct your child, shame will come upon your life. Now, the rod that some of us received, they wouldn't allow you to do that now. We be in jail. They be in jail. But correction, a godly form of correction, let me put it that way. Let me keep it clean. Tariq, good morning. The godly form of correction and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself bringeth his mother to shame. He that spareth his rod hateth his son, but he that loveth him chastiseth him betimes. Can't let them get away with anything. Can't let them get away with anything. You got to be the one. Yep, it's going to go through a season. I hate to say this for the parent, who maybe it's going to go through a season that they really not going to like you. Good morning, Jasmine. They're not going to like you. They're not. because they haven't learned or mature to how to receive correction. Number 16, correction was encouraged by thine ancient wise men. Oh yeah, they're not gonna like you, Lakeisha. That season that's just the way it is. You're the worst person on earth. Parents that are growing up with teenagers, I mean, you might as well be you're their mortal enemy right now. You're the one they don't want to look at or talk to because you're not tolerating foolishness. Somebody type in, I'm not tolerating foolishness. You get out of a child what you put into a child. Denise is on fire. Gracious. Correction was encouraged by thine ancient wise men. Hear instruction and be wise, and refuse it not. Hear instruction and be wise, and refuse it not. When you hear the instructions, receive it and then execute it. Receive instructions, hear the instructions, be wise, and refuse it not. I'm making sure that everybody knows you want to be at New Life Fellowship Church on Sunday at 3:30. You want to be there. Elder William Boone is on right now. He's one of the elder leaders there. We coming in the Refiner's Fire on Sunday at 3:30. 1331 Ashton Road, Suite F, Hanover, Maryland, 21076. I'm telling you, you want to be there. If your church is let out and you need to be there at 3:30. Be there at 3:30. Hear, receive, execute. Follow Tian's statement on that, y'all. Hear, receive, execute. Hear, receive, execute. That's your only, when you get instructions, hear, receive, execute. Now, this next paragraph, everybody, please listen to this. This will make you go buy the book. This next paragraph that's coming up will make you buy this book. Lisa, good morning. These next few paragraphs will make you go out and buy the book and buy it for someone else. I'm telling you, watch, listen to this. Quanda, I need you to listen to this. It is sometimes difficult to differentiate between correction and criticism. Anisha, help me with this. It is often easy to accept correction from a proven mentor or your loyal friend. It's often easy to accept correction from a proven mentor or a loyal friend. It is almost impossible. I need y'all to grab this, please. It is almost impossible to accept correction from a critic. You don't know where it's going to go unless you got the book. This is the game changer. An enemy or someone contemptuous of your assignment. Accepting correction is the difference between maturity and immaturity. Listen to this, Crystal. That last sentence, if you don't have that underlined, please underline it. Accepting correction is the difference between maturity and immaturity. All right. You want to see somebody, many persons that have matured or are mature, and understand maturity has nothing to do with your age. Because there are a lot of people that are in their 60s that are immature. I know I'm preaching somebody. Maturity has nothing to do with age. Nothing. I'm on page 44 at the bottom. You know why they're not able to? You know why they're immature? You can tell someone that's immature is they don't know how to receive correction. I'm telling you. You know someone that is immature by how they receive correction. If they receive correction like a teenager, pouting, cutting you off, or, not talking to you anymore, or walking by you and don't want to speak to you, because that's immaturity. It's immaturity. It's a form. They don't know how to receive correction. That's what it's saying. I know I'm 100%. It's right there. It's literally, it's still in high school. It is a form of immaturity. Not how they talk, not how they preach or how they teach, not how they sing. Oh, that's good, Anisha. When you're immature, everyone's a critic. Everybody's coming at you. Thank you for that, Anisha. Everybody's against you. When you hear someone talk like that they are immature, because they can't see the beauty or the flowers, or they can't see the benefit of a correction. Good morning, Karen. So now here we go. Elder Boone, I pray you listening to this. I pray everybody's listening to this. Listen to this. Many years ago, a great military leader said, "Observe thyself." I'm going to break it down, Miss Robin. Many years ago, a great military leader said, "Observe thyself as your enemies would observe you. Thus, you will become your very best friend." Please, everybody, just get this. What does he mean? Look carefully at your life in the same way that the most critical, cynical, and sarcastic enemy would examine you in an effort to destroy you. Y'all, I'm telling you, this right here is the absolute greatest paragraph I have read for motivating or becoming the best version of yourself. I'm going to repeat it again. What did he look carefully at your life in the same way that the most critical, cynical, and sarcastic enemy would examine you in an effort to destroy you? This enables you to discern the weaknesses in your life. Oh my God. Whatever your enemy is coming after you in, whatever area he is constantly barraging you in, trying to destroy you, God is just showing you that it's still a weakness in you. Oh my God. Lisa, Latifa, Michelle, fire. This book. This enables you to discern the weaknesses in your life, your areas of vulnerability where your enemy could potentially destroy you. Look at the areas that the enemy keeps attacking in your life. He's looking at he's only attacking the weak areas. He's not attacking the strong areas. So wherever he's attacking you, that is just to show you that that's a weakness that you need to shore up. Oh, you ain't got to ask him to show you, Crystal. Look at where the enemy is attacking you. Is it in your health? That means you need to work on your body. I'm preaching to somebody. Is it your health? That means you need to work on your body. That means you need to eat right. Is it on your job? That means you need to increase your work ethic. You need to go from good to great. Look at the areas that he's always attacking you in. My God, my God. Woo! Now, this one right here, this is another game changer. Terry, whoever's y'all still listening, I'm done. I got it. I'm done. Miss Robin said I'm done. Miss Robin said I'm done. I got it. I'm not. It's over now. So who wishes they knew this, read this before? Okay. Now, don't throw your phone. Don't throw the book, Melissa, please. Don't throw your phone when you read this next paragraph, Cynthia. Your best ideas may come from your worst enemies. Done. Because you know what? It's the truth. It's the truth. My best ideas came from a person or persons that were my enemy in that season. You got issues. Let me go back to the other part. You got issues. The enemy is always attacking your finances. You know why? Because you lack stewardship. Take stewardship classes. Never forget this. I'm still reading, Cynthia. Lakeisha, I'm still reading. Listen to me. I'm still reading. As one of my dear friends, Sherman Owens, often says, listen to happy voices for encouragement. Don't start. Stephanie just want to go ahead. I knew you was going to do that, Stephanie. Listen to happy voices for encouragement. Listen to unhappy voices for ideas. Oh my God. This is so good. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, please send this. Please, I am begging you to share this morning motivation with somebody that you know need it. The unhappy customers are the ones who unlock the wisest changes made by great companies. You want the reviews. I don't want to see nobody talk about my stuff. You want to hear what they have to say because it will help you to become the best, the greatest at what you do. You think Amazon why they like the reviews? They want the reviews so they know how to make the adjustments. You trying to stay away from the reviews. No, I want to hear what you didn't like about what we were doing so we can make some improvements. No, they don't know what they're talking about. They this, that, and that. They don't know. No. They are telling you where you're weak at. Oh my gosh, y'all, this. Complainers, listen to me, Anisha, complainers can be your best resource. Pastor, somebody just ran into traffic. What do they complain about? What they want? Yvonne, it don't even have to be constructive criticism. It can be flat out somebody yelling, screaming, why are you taking so long? What is going on? Why you didn't do this right? What? Well, and guess what? If you really look at it, maybe you wasn't on time. Maybe you was unorganized. Maybe you didn't have all the things in order, but you're going to try to get back at them when really you was completely out of order. You mad at the complainer. The complainer is trying to help you. I had to embrace that, y'all. I'm telling y'all, game changer. This is the game changer. Okay, you want some more? Okay. Here goes the next part. Your friends, I'm preaching. Somebody say, Pastor, you teaching and preaching today, because I'm going to go there. Your friends accept your critics, accept your weaknesses. Your enemies expose your weaknesses. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I love being around people that don't like me. And I know they don't like me. They don't think I don't know, but I know they don't. I know they got something against me. I know the people that got something against me. I know them. I know the people that don't like the way I lead. I know some of the people that work for me that don't like me. I know it. They tolerate me, but I love to be around them. I love it. And nobody will ever know, because I love being around everybody. I do not shy away from the people that don't like me. Y'all avoid the people that don't like you. I'm around them, because they'll expose something in you that you need to correct. My Lord, have mercy, Pastor Dante, you are on fire today. You avoiding them. I'm around them. They just don't have access. I love it, Arnisha. I love it. I embrace it so much. I used to shy away from it. Now I completely embrace it. Your mentor helps remove your weaknesses. I told y'all, these last two paragraphs right here will make you go buy this book for somebody else. Your friends accept your weaknesses. Your enemies expose you. So, Karen, let me show you this with you. Let me show y'all. I'm going to give y'all something that God gave me. I'm not going to, and this just happened for me about, I'll be honest, like December. This is when I started changing, and this happened to me about December. I'm not going to change based on how you feel about me. I am not going to change how I treat you based on what you think or how you feel about me. Michelle, the name of the book, again, somebody reply to Michelle's question, is The Assignment, the Trial, and the Triumph, volume 3. I'm not. I know how you feel. I have a very discerning spirit. TJ, come on. You're welcome. Good morning to you, TJ. This TJ right here, I tagged him this morning. TJ is our resident mechanic. Not resident, he's our mechanic that's basically on retainer. When we need something done to our vehicles, he's the one. Tyra Jenkins, good morning. Everybody say good morning to TJ. TJ gave me the greatest compliment yesterday. He said to me, it seems like you have the capacity to handle so many things. How do you do that? Loved it. That was one of the greatest compliments I could have had. And then I told him how I'm able to do it. What one word, everybody that's on here, what one word do you think I told TJ how I'm able to handle as much as I'm able to handle? Somebody tell me, what one word do you think I told him? Nope. Cynthia, you got to know. Nope. Stephanie, y'all know the word. There you go, Sharon. Discipleship. 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 Because all of what you guys talked, consistency, passion, God, all that comes through discipleship. All of it comes through the consistency, the passion, God, all of that comes through discipleship. Miss Juanita, God, all that comes through discipleship. Anybody asks you, how are you able to do what you do? You have one word to give them: discipleship. And what you say, Lisa, it changes everything. Okay, so let's keep going, y'all. The correction checklist. Oh my God. TJ, here's a short checklist to help you extract the most from those difficult, painful, and sometimes tearful sessions of correction. Is it the truth? Number one. Truth sets you free. Truth makes change possible. Truth launches seasons of blessing. God, that's big, y'all. Truth sets you free. You can type any one of these you want. Truth makes changes possible. Type anything you need. Truth launches seasons of blessings. Correction is merely the painful hinge on the door of extraordinary pleasures. Mike Murdoch, Tyra, has lost his mind. When we're talking about this, is morning motivation at its best. Listen to what he said. Listen to what he said, TJ. Correction is merely the painful hinge on the door to extraordinary pleasure. Every door has a hinge. And what is the purpose of the hinge? The hinge allows the door to open and close. God, in here, this is fire. The hinge allows the door to function properly. Are y'all going to talk to me, or y'all going to? The hinge allows the door to do what it's supposed to do, for you to enter or for you to keep things out. What does the hinge do? Correction. It opens the door for extraordinary pleasure. The hinge. Pain is just the hinge. But you know the other thing? Oh, God, look at this. Lavelle, don't run into this church, because if you run into this church, I'm going to have to kick you out and make you go back to work. You know the crazy thing about the hinge, TJ? The hinge is the one thing you got to screw in the door. Oh, my God. So in order for the hinge to stay in place, you got to screw it in. You got to turn it in, and you got to make sure it's nice and tight. So you got to use correction as it's being screwed in you to make sure it stays in you. So the oh, my God, I'm done. Okay, let's get off. That's it. I'm done. You got correction has to be screwed in you and remain in you. Lord, it's painful, but it's necessary. Oh my God. You want to operate in the best season of your life? Allow the hinge of the correction to be screwed on inside of you and holding you together. Okay. You want the pain? Okay, can I help you understand something else? Because listen to me, the hinge, if it's only on the door, Tyra, if it's only on the door, it will not work. Okay, God, help me in here. But if it's attached to the house, okay, didn't God say if your house is built on something crazy, it's not going to last, it's going to blow? Now, the door and the hinge allows you to be connected to something stable. God, I'm preaching in here this morning. It's 8:13, and I'm preaching like I'm about to lose my mind. Because you got to understand, just because you got the hinge on you, the hinge got to be connected to something else, and that something else is Jesus Christ. It's discipleship. Make sure your hinge is connected to discipleship. You got your hinge connected to so many unstable things. You got it connected to a hole the threads are the hole is too big, it's been worn out, and that's why the door keeps falling off of the hinges. You got it connected to some weak piece of wood that can't handle the weight of the door. You got it connected to something that's so unstable, that's so fluid that it won't allow you to do. So as soon as a wind blow, or as soon as something comes across your life, you can't handle it. You got to connect it to discipleship. Mike Murdoch. My. That's all I got for y'all is discipleship. I'm sorry, I don't have anything else. I don't have nothing else, Quanda. All I got is discipleship. All I got is discipleship. The wood is dry rotted. Okay, let me keep going. Correction is a moment. Promotion can be a lifetime. The next discipleship classes will be starting in August. Oh, Lavelle, I don't have anything else but discipleship. I've been trying to find out what God has asked me to do, Elder Will, and I don't have anything else. I don't have nothing else but discipleship. That's all he gave me. He gives other people, other preachers, other things that they can do that God has called them to do. I found mine, and it's discipleship. And everything that's connected to me is going to go through discipleship, because it's obviously a reason that he connected me to it, to make sure that everybody goes through discipleship. Yes, the next Growing in Christ class will start in August. Okay, here we go. Number 2, if it is truthful, how quickly can I make the needed change? Who can encourage and strengthen me in making the change? See, it's one thing to be corrected, but it's another thing for you to execute the correction. I can tell you, you need to do this. But if you don't do that, the correction was for nothing. I can tell you to do everything you're supposed to do. But if you don't do it, it means nothing. You can sit there and say, yes, I got a lot of people say, you know what, Pastor, you're right. I need to do. But guess what? Few of them, they'll say, you know, I need to do it, but they never do it. And they end up being in the same place. I'm asking somebody this question, and you need to answer very truthful. You got to be very truthful about this. Are you in the same place you were last year? You have to be are you in the same financial issue you had from last year? Are you in the same employment issues you got from last year? Are you got the same friendship problems? Do you got the same spiritual problems? Do you got the same issues that you had from last year? And if you are on this line, that means you're not heeding what I'm saying. You're not heeding what I'm teaching, because I taught on money. I taught on friendships. I taught on your spiritual life. I taught on your job, how to be the best employee. I taught on every area that you remember Uriah the Hittite. You remember all those stories I taught. You got to be honest. You got to be honest. Am I in the same position? If I got the same financial problems, if I got the same financial, that's some problems, some issues. I got to deal with this. If I got the same relational problems, I got to deal with this. There's something going on. Okay, Lokisha, you said you got a new offer from the old position. There you go, Tariq. So, Tariq, who's the problem? Tariq said, no, I'm worse off. Who's the problem? Because God has been giving you the instructions. I've been teaching this for the last 3 to 4 years now, about 3 years now. Who's the problem? I knew Uriah the Hittite would stir up Chanel. They offered you more money? Lokisha, they offered you more? We don't want to get in your business, but I need to give this testimony. Do you remember what you gave me last week? Do you remember what you gave me last week when you came into the sanctuary early in the morning? Doing morning motivation? Card total. I do. Oh, do you think that is what opened up that door? Tariq said, I'm finding out me. I'm the problem. Good God. See, the transparency is just the truth, Tariq, is going to free you. It's just freed you. She came in, morning motivation, praying. And then handed me a sacrificial offering, just like that. Ain't no little bit of offering either. Just like that. The Bell said, I done had 3 pay step increases, and now I'm being promoted. I'm not the same person I was 2 years ago. Thank you, discipleship. Oh, my God. I go to see 2 houses next week. TJ said, I've been saying I'm the only reason I can't get through my next ceiling. That's why he sent you to us, TJ. That's why he sent you to us. Number 3, if I refuse to accept this correction, what is the worst scenario that can eventually occur in my future? How will it affect me financially, socially, emotionally, spiritually, in my friendships and family? How will it affect those I love if I refuse to embrace the correction? You have to take, as my sister Tammy Carr would say, you have to run the whole tape. You're welcome, Anisha. You got to play the whole tape. You getting corrected? Play the whole tape through. Don't just look at what the person is saying about you. Look at what they're trying to help you become in your future. And then look at what you would have to come if you decide if it doesn't manifest the way it's supposed to. Don't look, Cynthia, that's big. Don't look at the parts, look at the whole thing. Don't look at the parts. Listen, I'm telling you, Cynthia, that is huge. Denise Mason says, when you feel stuck, pray. Keep your feet planted in the word, in God's word. Run the tape without your added captions. Oh my God. Play the whole thing, not the parts that you like. Okay, here we go. What prevents me from making this change? Am I willing to live with the limitations and consequences of my stubborn and rebellious decisions? What is stopping you from changing? It's rebellion, which is as witchcraft. Are you that rebellious and that stubborn that you can't make the necessary changes that everybody has told you about? It's not, can you really look at that one area where everybody says, man, you need to change. It's some area you need to really deal with. You just being rebellious. It's one class I think I told y'all I got to do. I have to do it. I have to do it, but I can't do it online. It's a class I can't do it online. It has to be in person, which is called Tap Root Bondage. Tap Root Bondage. I can't do it online. It has to be an in person, and it's a class that can last a few months. Because there's some issues that are holding you, some trauma-induced pain that is preventing you from making that change. Because you know if you make that change, it's going to open you up and you're going to become vulnerable again. And the last thing you want to do is to bring down that wall. Because if you bring down that wall, people are going to have access to areas of your life that you shut off. Tap Root Bondage. Number five. Number five. Am I truly thankful to God for the correction? Or am I sullen, sulking, and withdrawn? There you go. That's that immaturity. Somebody correcting you. Somebody correcting you. And what happens? You get sullen, sulking, and withdrawn. Now you don't want to be around anybody. Now you don't want to talk to nobody. Now you don't, you're antisocial. Everybody know you going through. Can I tell y'all something? Let me tell the right people. Pastor, I need notice. Amtrak is my friend now. Oh, you and Amtrak are good buddy? Because the train station is like 5 minutes from the church, Denise. Train station is 5 minutes from the church, literally. Do you know most people know when you're upset? Now, most people know when I'm really intense and I got a lot on my mind and I got to get something done. They know it, and I'm not going to try to hide it. I have a lot to get done. I got to get it done in a short amount of time. It's a lot of things coming at me at one time, and so I got to be focused. So people say, "Oh, I know, Pastor, you focus right now." That's just where I'm going to be. I'm not going to try to change that because I got to get it done. But people know when you upset. People know when you've been corrected. People know when you sulking. People know because you withdrawn. You're not talking to nobody. Everybody asking, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And you know something wrong with you. Denise, somebody will pick you up. All you gotta do is call the church. There's a van. We got 2 vans, access to 10 cars out here. Somebody will pick you up. We pick up people from all over the place. Good morning, Damien. All right, y'all. Number 6. If it's not that true, why are you upset? Oh my gosh. Wow. Have a good day, Stephanie. If it's not the truth, why am I upset? Why am I so irritated? Why am I so upset? Somebody please talk to me. The reason you're irritated in some cases is because of something you haven't dealt with within yourself. Reggie, you don't want to say 360. You want to say 180. Because if somebody say you did a 360, that means you're right back in the same position. Everybody remember that. Somebody say I did a 360. No, if you did a 360, you're right back in the same position. So 180 will have you going in the opposite direction or doing the opposite of what you used to be. So we got to really look at these cliches that people be putting out. Right? I just did a 360. No, because if you did a 360, you're still the same person. You're still in the same position. You're still going in the same direction. You do a 180, you're doing the exact opposite. Oh, good morning, Renee. Good. 3 tips on receiving correction from those in authority over you. Ask them routinely. Oh my gosh. I'm getting ready to give somebody a promotion. Somebody get ready to get a promotion. Somebody get ready to get a promotion. If you need a promotion, please listen to this. If you need a promotion from your job, you waiting for a promotion from your job, do this. Ask them routinely what changes they would recommend that you make to complete your daily task. My. This book. Ask them routinely what changes they would recommend that you would make to complete your daily task. You going to your boss or your superior or your supervisor, you asking them, is there anything that I can do different to do my work better in your eyes? Did I do everything up to your standard today? What you was expecting from me? Did I meet your... Oh no, you too big. I'm going to do my job the way I want to. You know, I'm my own person. I'm grown. I can do what I want. I'm a grown woman. I'm a grown man. I can do it my way. And you wonder why you're not getting promoted. You wonder why you're still in the cubicle. You wonder why you're not getting this. You wonder why you're not going in. You wonder why you're not traveling. Nobody is going to allow that attitude that you have to be exposed in the public. That's why they're going to keep you in the corner, because they don't want what you have to be exposed in the public. Annie Brown, don't run. Is it, what can I do to do better? And you're not doing it just so you can get promoted, because you want to be the best version of yourself. Make them your mentors. Y'all, this is too much. This is too much. This is too much. It's too much. Can I learn from you? What would you recommend that I do next? What would you recommend that I do next? What direction would you go in if you were me right now? That's what mentees ask. Mentees ask those kind of questions to mentors. Is there something about me that I can change that will make me better? Invite them to schedule seminars, create book lists for you to improve your performance. What book should I read? What classes should I take? What field should I be? What skill set should I get proficient in? Damien said it. Your pride will stop you from doing all this. You already saying in your mind, I can't do that. I don't like my boss. That's the problem. I just told you to get next to them. I just told you the ones that you think are your enemies is the ones you can learn from. Refuse to focus on their lack of grace in correcting you. Y'all, this right here is so good. Because you know what happens when you get corrected? You get mad at them because of the way they corrected you and when they corrected you, and they didn't show you any grace. Why are you mad at that? Why? Why are you mad at that? Refuse to focus on their lack of grace because you're getting upset because of them correcting you or how they corrected you. You didn't like the write-up. You didn't like the warning. You didn't like any of that. Instead, focus on maximizing and increasing your level of personal excellence. That's it right there. Refuse to focus on their lack of grace and correcting you. Instead, focus on maximizing and increasing your level of personal excellence. Don't look at how they did it or what they did. I know you're going to get emotional first. Give yourself 5 minutes and then, you know what? Make the changes. You knew you deserved it. You've been coming in late every day. You knew you deserved it. You've been slacking every day. You knew you deserved it. You've been taking extended lunch breaks every day. You knew you deserved it. Okay, so now this next part is for the ones that have to give the correction. Okay? I'm learning to master this. Be sensitive about the timing of sharing your observations with your mate or members of your family. When people have difficult days at the office, patiently wait until the appropriate time to open your heart about making changes. We would you say we had a meeting at work with a big regional boss. His graph was built on good to great. I caught his attention. Thank you, Pastor. That's good. That's good, Chanel. George said, I'm the lead electrical mechanic because I got there by working and not complaining. You got to observe and know people, know when to correct, know when not to correct, know when to have the conversation, know when to have the hard conversation, know when not to have the hard conversation. Number 2, firmly but gently tell them your feelings. Be careful not to criticize them as an individual, but tell them how their behavior and conduct affected or offended you and why. Pastor, this is good. Do you know how to have the conversation? Now, I'm just going to let you know this off the break. There are some people that you're going to have to let them know that they offended you, but they still ain't going to take it the right way. And you have to be prepared for that. You have to be prepared for the blowback. You have to be prepared. You have to be prepared because no matter what, they are not going to receive it. But you need to share it. Because if you don't share it appropriately, it's going to keep building and building and building and building, and it's going to come out the wrong way. I'm just reading the book, y'all. I'm just reading the book. I'm not doing anything but reading the book. Number 3, remind them that you too welcome their observations and explanations. So what they're saying, if you're going to give it, you better be able to take it. Listen what I'm saying. People that got to do corrections, if you're going to give it, you better be ready to receive it. Oh, I'm preaching and teaching. I'm telling y'all, I'm only giving you from personal experience for myself. because I was easy to give it, but it was hard for me to receive it from the people that I was correcting. Oh, my. Remind them that you too welcome their observation explanation. Success comes naturally to those who are willing to be mentored and corrected. It's natural for me now. I'm just going on. It wasn't natural before. It wasn't natural for me before. It's natural for me now, but it wasn't natural for me before. Some months ago, this is him reading. Some months ago, I saw a revelation in scripture that intrigued me. I've always been a little shocked that Peter was so outspoken to Jesus. In fact, I have been shocked to see the uncouth, unchecked, ignorant response of Peter to the foot washing. Peter said unto him, thou shalt never wash my feet. Then it dawned on me, why would a loud-mouthed, brash, and spontaneous fisherman feel so free to express his ignorant and sometimes stupid opinions in the face of Jesus? The answer is obvious. Jesus created a climate so free and relaxed and non-judgmental that anyone could say anything he desired in his presence. That's fire. That's fire. That's fire. Denasia said, I'm much better now. Denasia tell you how hard it was for her to receive correction, thinking people were attacking her, but they weren't attacking her. They were just trying to make her better. Come on, Denasia, tell the truth. Thinking people were attacking you. Nope. They just trying to make you better. People are free to say what they want to say around me. Have you created a climate of freedom? A climate of freedom. Look at Julian. I've been corrected at LBF, at NKFCC. When I was wrong, I know I didn't like it, but I accepted it because I was wrong, but not no more of so far. Because you made the adjustments. What a teachable moment in the Bible for me. When I was younger, I was very defensive. Maturity matters. Climate of freedom. Wow. Jesus had a climate of relaxed, non-judgmental. If there's one thing y'all will say about me, and if y'all think I'm judgmental, let me know. If I was judgmental in any way, I create a judge-free zone in this ministry. Don't come in judging people. Don't do that. Don't do that. All that just means is you forgot where you came from. We don't judge people. Now we help correct them. We help shape them, but don't judge them. We don't do that. And if you're doing that, honestly, God is going to expose you with it, honestly, and he's going to have you really feel like, you don't belong here, because honestly, you can't be in this ministry and love people back to life and judge them at the same time. You can't do it. Okay, you know what, Thomas? That's fire. Thanks for the New Kingdom Faith Christian Church team. I am. my staff talks to me more. Wow. Thomas, fire. Because you created a climate of freedom. That's big, Thomas. That's big. That's huge, Thomas. Huge. At all. What right do I have to judge or talk about somebody that I want y'all to listen. All right, I need y'all to get this. I need y'all to get this. I really need y'all to grab this. How do you have the right to talk about someone when you only heard 5 minutes of who they are? You have a conversation. That's my thinking, Denise. How can I talk about someone when I've only heard 5 minutes of their life? I don't know them. I don't know what they came up in. I don't know what they dealing with. I don't know the stress and the struggle that they dealing with. How do I have a right to have anything negative to say about them? Yet we make horrific statements. We have the craziest opinions about people we have no idea about, and we've only known for 5 seconds through a conversation. And the sad thing is, people do that about you. They do that about me. When I was at Morning Star for years. I was at Morning Star for years. Tyra Landrum. I started teaching classes, and they had to come through my class, which was growing cost of discipleship. Of course, y'all know that was my class. They had to go through cost of discipleship. And after the class, so many people said, Pastor, I was elder. Elder, I didn't know you were like that. You was always so stoic, and I was on my job. I was an armor bearer. I couldn't laugh and be jokingly around when I'm on duty, but I'm a different person when I'm a teacher. So I'm teaching. They was like, I ain't never want to talk to you. I ain't want to be around you. You didn't even know me. They didn't even know me. People treating you just like that too. They don't even know you. They see you when you're intense and think you're that type of person. All you're doing is trying to do your job. That's all. All you're trying to do is do your job. All right, y'all. We almost finishing up. Jesus was never nervous around ignorant men. Jesus was not intimidated by boisterous, brash, and confrontational people. Jesus permitted those around him to say absolutely anything that came to their mind, good or bad, wise or stupid. This enabled him to quickly discern the level of their information, faith, and maturity. We'll know how mature you are by what comes out of your mouth. We'll know how mature you are by what comes out of your mouth, how you talk. And I'm not talking about your English or your grammar. I'm just talking about the things that you say. It will really disclose your maturity. If you see something happen to somebody and you start saying these things about them instead of helping them, okay, I know your maturity. Had he lived defensively, guardedly, and in constant posture of critical opinion, men would have never been guarded, would have been more guarded around him. Jeffrey, good morning. Jeffrey, I'm calling all the men, every man that's on this line, even if you're not a part of New Kingdom, TJ included, everybody. I need y'all here Sunday. We're going to be praying over all the children of the church, all the children, and the men are going to be leading it. So every man that's on this line, if your husband is not on the line, but you know they part, make sure they are in church on Sunday if they can. We're praying over all of these children, and the men are going to be leading it. We need the men to become the priests, the prophets, and the providers of their home. Period. Point blank, period. And this is where we start. This is where we start. That's good. So, their true nature would have never sufficed in effective ministry to them. Their true nature would have never surfaced, and effective ministry to them would have been impossible. It is interesting. It is an interesting situation I observe around me now. There are people on my staff who are very easy to correct. They gladly make instant changes. They take giant steps toward their future. Others are quite defensive, will even burst into tears at the slightest correction. I find myself withdrawing, withholding valuable suggestions from them, fearing that they will become fragmented, demoralized, and discouraged if I correct them. Praise him, Latifa. If you can't handle correction, and I'm being honest, there are certain things I'm just not going to talk to you about. That's just real. Because if you're emotionally driven, then guess what? If I give you information, it's going to run out of you to people that it shouldn't run out of when you get mad at me. Pastor, you are teaching. That's what happened to y'all. That's what happened to you. You gave someone the wrong information. They got mad at you and they started spreading the information you gave them because you didn't realize that they were emotional beings. I'm sorry, hyper emotional beings. You have a blessed day too, Kim. You gave a hyper emotional being the wrong information. We all are emotional beings, but we got some that are hyper emotional. And the moment that hyper emotional turned on you, everything you told them is coming out. It's like they took a laxative and all the information you gave them just came out all at one time. It's good. It's good. It's good. Here we go. So I limit their responsibilities. Oh my gosh, he is talking the truth. I cannot make many changes in their agenda, nor recommendations to their daily life. They choose their own pace and mediocre routine, while maintaining a wonderful climate of love. Unfortunately, they will never taste the reward of maximum greatness, nor experience the hundredfold fruits of prosperity. Y'all, if you are at your job and your boss is not able to say things to you, or you just don't have that kind of, they don't feel like they can trust you, and they tell other people about things and they not telling you, what he's saying is you'll never taste the rewards of maximum greatness, nor experience the hundredfold fruits of prosperity. It is so unfortunate. I see it happen every day in my life. I see it when you see people that are gifted. You can see the gift in them, but they lack the maturity. Correction. Everybody type this down. Please type this. Correction accelerates promotion. Woo. Big. Correction accelerates promotion. Provision and leadership in your life. That's what correction does. It accelerates promotion, provision, and leadership in your life. Embrace it. Cherish it. That's why he was correcting you, Lavelle. And thank God for the rest of your life that someone loves you enough to risk losing their friend. That's big. That's big. Do you love them enough to correct them, even if it may cost you your friendship? All right, everybody. What a session we had today. Remember, your success and your assignment depends on your ability to embrace correction. Tomorrow, we're going to be on chapter 13, page 49, piece by piece. This has been fantastic. Everyone, have a great day. It's Becoming Whole Wednesday. That means we are here at 12:30, and we'll have lunch, and then we'll be at preparing for 7 o'clock fresh encounter. We can't wait. I can't wait to see y'all. This is to let y'all know. That's why y'all gotta get here this Wednesday. Today is the last midday that we're going to have for a few months, because summer camp is going to be starting. So we will not be having midday because the summer camp will be in place. But we will be having evening Bible study, but there will be no midday during the month of July and August. We got a lot of things going on in those 2 months. So thank you so much. So this midday is going to be the last midday for a few months. So if anybody have, hope to see everybody here this afternoon and or this evening. God bless y'all. Y'all have a great day. See y'all later.